yesterday, Sony dropped a big bombshell on longtime PlayStation fans, especially those who are, of course, into Jak and Daxter. Yesterday, Sony revealed a brand new trailer displaying the fact that Jak and Daxter, Jak 2, Jak 3, as well as Jak X will indeed be making their way to the PlayStation 4 sometime this year. Now, we don't actually know a release date as of right now. Pretty much the trailer just displays 2017, but dude, I am so excited! I mean, it seems kind of crazy, mainly because of the fact that we got these games, apart from Jak X, on the PlayStation 3, but for some reason, I'm just filled with hype to know that, like, people's interest with these classic games, this interest is still alive, and I think it's absolutely fantastic. I mean, for God's sake, Kingdom Hearts has been re-released, what, like twice now? We had 1.5 and 2.5 on the PlayStation 3. We've now got 1.5, 2.5 on the PlayStation 4. Crash Bandicoot 1 through till 3 is getting, like, remade for the PlayStation 4. I just gotta say, man, it's good to see that people's interest for OG video games is still alive. Now, granted, it might get annoying that we keep getting these games time and time again, but it keeps the classics alive. Going back to it though, yeah, Jak and Daxter, pretty much like the whole series that Naughty Dog developed, will indeed be getting a placement on PlayStation 4. Apparently it is joining the PS2 Classics section of the PlayStation Store found on the PlayStation 4. So essentially what this means is it will be HD, it will have full trophy support, which I think is fantastic, but I think the star of the show that we should definitely talk about right now is Jak X Combat Racing. Now, in case you guys don't know, Jak X never got redone for the PlayStation 3. It was only Jak 1, 2, and 3, not Jak X. Now, Jak X is essentially Naughty Dog's take on a Jak and Daxter racing game. It's kind of like combat racing. You pick up weapons, you aim to, of course, finish in first place, but while doing so, you know, you can pretty much annihilate your enemies in front of you with rockets, machine guns, etc. And I know Naughty Dog do a million things pretty damn well, but one of those things is most certainly turning their IPs into a racing game. Now, Crash Bandicoot actually got the same treatment back when it was, you know, the groove and hip of the gaming world. Essentially, Naughty Dog ended up making Crash Team Racing, and it was really, really good. It was a solid kart racer. And then, of course, around the Jak and Daxter era, Naughty Dog ended up doing the exact same thing with Jak and Daxter by making a racing variation of their game known as Jak X. And for the most part, it worked really, really well. It's probably one of my favorite classical racing games. Now, back when Sony were announcing the fact that they were bringing PS2 classics to the digital marketplace on the PlayStation 4, I got really, really excited, but kind of thought to myself, is it possible that Sony will actually, you know, like move Jak, Ratchet, and Sly also over to the PlayStation 4 as well, considering the fact that they already have HD collections on the PlayStation 3. Now, with seeing the fact that Jak and Daxter is actually coming to the PlayStation 4, it sort of sends me the message that perhaps maybe Sony will also give Ratchet and Clank as well as Sly Raccoon the same sort of treatment. It's always nice to have a whole big collection of games, especially on PlayStation 4, and just looking at the game catalog, especially this year, PS4 is doing really, really well. Now, I know a lot of people are going to once again be complaining about the factor of why do we have to constantly pay, you know, a price for games that we already know, and I understand that controversy and that argument, most definitely. Yes, it is pretty aggravating and quite annoying, the fact that we do once again have to pay for games that we already own, say, on a different system, but then again, it's also nice to know that these games are on the newer system, and I mean, if we do have to pay a price, well, then I guess that's just the industry, man. That's just how things work these days, unfortunately. Although I couldn't be more thrilled, honestly. I had to do a video talking about this because this got me so super excited. It was really kind of strange to just kind of wake up yesterday and just see this Jak and Daxter trailer, because obviously Jak and Daxter is something that we don't really see all too much these days. It's not like he's getting a reboot or a remake or anything, so fantastic work there, Sony. However, guys, let me know in the comment section down below if you guys will be picking up all of these Jak games on your PlayStation 4 when, of course, they release. And until next time, guys, I'll catch you later. Peace.